Morning, folks. So it started out as a really nasty, rainy, windy, cold day. Kind of blew off, and mostly blue skies. There's clouds and things, but not too terrible bad. But it's not very warm out here. And the sun, as you can see, has gone behind the cliff again already. It's only 2:30 in the afternoon. This cliff shades this, and it's cold. I'll bet it dropped, I don't know, 5 degrees, 10 degrees in the last 15 minutes. I didn't get much film today. I've been rooting around. This is a bunch of junk that taken to the second-hand store, and my poor trapping shed here. Man, I got a lot of junk to go through and get rid of. Most of this is just garbage I'm going to load into the trailer and take to the dump, but some of it's good stuff. I kind of hate to do that, but gotta do what you gotta do, and it's, I guess, what I gotta do. So there's some stuff here, like, I don't know, like that electric boat motor. I'll keep that for the canoe, and this firewood, some of this other stuff, but an awful lot of it is just gonna go away. These traps and things, I'll keep all of them. A lot of these are broken. These ones don't have. This one's missing a pan. So is that one. This one looks like it's been run over. A lot of these are just odds and ends. But what I'm kind of hoping to do with some of these, see, there's another one missing a pan. Another one. Those are all garbage traps really there. I keep them for parts, and I keep them for different things. What I was kind of hoping to do with those is to weld them together and make something. Make a, I don't know, some sort of artwork, lamp or something, who knows, and sell them that way. A lot of that stuff, you know, if it's no good as far as the springs go and things, they're still good for something. Those trap springs make really good little knives and that kind of thing. There's a bunch more of them. These ones, some of these are good, some of them aren't. Like I said, I need to just go through them all and figure out what's what, throw them in a good pile and a bad pile, and go from there. That stovepipe and that kind of thing, that goes to this little stove. This is a good little stove here. Heats up really quick, and good one for inside of a tent. I'll tell you though, anymore, you know, my horses and my mules died. Here's another tent. Or tent stove. This one's heavy. But my horses and my mules have all died, and shoot, I'd ever get a chance to do anything fun. I don't know. I really don't need these things anymore. You know, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of sad getting rid of some of this, because it's part of my life that I really don't want to be over yet, and kind of think it is. Like I said, me and Cindy are so crippled up anymore that I don't think we're ever going to buy any more horses or mules, and I'm down to just one burro and that cow. There's some more traps here. Like I say, these ones, I think all these are good. I gotta go through and look at all these, but I'm not even sure what brand that one is. That's kind of an odd one. I don't see any markings on that one. I don't know. Most of these old coil springs and things they're not bad. In fact, that's dogless. That's a good trap there. Huh. I'm not even sure where they come from. I got so dang many of them. And anyway, somebody was asking, aren't I going to do any trapping this year? Are you going to set some muskrat traps? Are you going to trap for beaver? Are you gonna, you know, you gonna do this, gonna do that? well, yeah, I hope. I just got to get this other stuff out of the way first, and going to be a little while, I'm afraid. The trapping season is open now, and I'd like to have some set. There's a spot in town that I trap muskrats. I usually only put 2 traps there, and it's not a big deal to check them, and I end up with those 2 traps. Brr, it's cold out here. With those 2 traps, I usually end up with 25, 30 muskrats, sometimes more. The best year I ever did there, I got 50 out of that spot with just 2 traps. And the only reason I've talked about this before, but the only reason I don't put more traps there is they tend to get stolen. It's a pretty public place, and there's a school within view of my spot, and they tend to run off with my traps. So I only put 2 of my very worst ones there, and skinning muskrats only takes, 15 minutes start to finish, maybe less, but I don't, that's including stretching them and doing the whole works, but I just don't have the time right now. I got to get this stuff out of the way, and I might have a little bit of a reprieve here. That water damage that was in here, a guy just came out to look at it, and he didn't think he could even start in on it until next week, which is kind of a bad news deal. It gives me a little more time, but that gal's wanting to move in here pretty bad, and I feel bad for her, she needs a place to go. This one ain't ready yet. So, anyway, it's not really my fault. I fixed the leak, I fixed the roof, and I was going to fix the wall, but I didn't do it because I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to leak, I wanted to make sure it was fixed before I fixed the wall. Make sure there's no more leaks, and then this all came up, and I didn't get it done. Story of my life. I got lots of things I haven't gotten done, but I try. Well, anyway, I'm going to run this stuff into the secondhand store, and I don't know, I should come back and get some more stuff, but it's getting cold. I think I'm calling it quits for today. So, see you folks tomorrow. Some days are just that way, you get tied up with things going on. It's not easy putting out a video a day, and especially when you're doing something like this that is so dang boring, even for me to be doing it, let alone you to be watching it. So, it is what it is. Hopefully things will change here soon. Get up in the hills. Oh, I did. One of my cameras, I did pick up a wolf. It's a ways off, not my normal spot, but it's a wolf. It's only by himself, though. I don't understand why. So, anyhow, that's kind of encouraging. If I can just get time to go and chase them. See you folks tomorrow. Bye.